This might be the most crucial 10 minutes you spend on your health this year. You know that stiffness, that deep, grinding ache that makes simply walking down the stairs or opening a jar feel like a Herculean effort. It's not just a part of getting older, it's a thief, slowly stealing your freedom, your independence, and your joy. That feeling of being trapped in a body that won't cooperate is exhausting, isn't it? It dictates your entire day, from how you sleep to what activities you have to regretfully turn down. For too long, the common wisdom has been that aches and pains are simply an inevitable tax on aging. But what if I told you there are natural, ancient secrets hidden right in your garden and spice cabinet that can fight back? I'm talking about nature's powerful, soothing remedies that target the root cause of joint discomfort, the internal fire we call inflammation. Most people believe they need powerful pills just to get through the day, but that's the biggest misunderstanding. They only mask the pain. They don't solve the underlying problem. The truth is, your body has an amazing, built-in ability to heal itself and calm this destructive fire when given the right ingredients and the right support. I'm going to share 7 of the most potent, scientifically supported herbs and spices that can dramatically quiet that joint pain and give you back the comfortable, fluid movement you remember. We'll go far beyond the common remedies you've heard of. We will explore exactly how these items work at a cellular level, making the complex science incredibly simple. We'll detail the precise methods of consumption that maximize their healing effect. Stick with me, because the last one is a little-known route that studies show can be as effective as some common discomfort relievers, offering targeted relief for stubborn long-term issues. It might just be the missing piece in your daily routine. Get ready to turn down the heat on your pain, restore the cushioning in your joints, and reclaim your full mobility. Hello, I'm Dr. Sandra Sarati. And for years, my focus has been on empowering people, especially those in their senior years, to live their healthiest, most active lives using simple, natural, and proven strategies. I know the frustration of having a body that feels like it's betraying you. I've seen countless individuals feel defeated by chronic discomfort, unable to enjoy the retirement they worked so hard for. You deserve to wake up without dreading the first steps of the day. You deserve to feel comfortable in your own skin again. The problem isn't just worn-out joints. It's the constant, smoldering inflammation inside. Think of inflammation as a slow, burning fire. It irritates the joint linings, causing swelling, pain, and stiffness. This fire not only hurts now, but it actively degrades the joint tissues over time. We can't eliminate this fire completely, but we can certainly smother it using powerful natural tools that work with your body, not against it. Traditional methods often miss this key step of systemic calming. Today, we are going to explore 7 truly game-changing ingredients. These aren't just folk remedies. They are powerful biological agents confirmed by modern research. You will learn not just what they are, but exactly how to use them to maximize their joint-protecting benefits and why they work so well for your specific needs. This isn't about covering up the symptoms. It's about giving your body the sophisticated building blocks to soothe and rebuild itself from the inside out. We're going to make this complex topic easy to understand so you can start seeing tangible results quickly. Get ready to take notes, because this simple list is about to change how you approach joint health forever and unlock a new chapter of physical freedom. Let's dive into our first natural powerhouse, the golden root that has been a hero in traditional medicine for centuries and is now validated by thousands of scientific studies. 1. Turmeric, the golden healer. This bright yellow spice found in almost every curry is actually one of the most thoroughly researched anti-inflammation agents on the planet. The magic ingredient here is something called curcumin. Curcumin is like a highly trained firefighter that rushes into your body and actively blocks the molecules that cause swelling and pain in your joints. Specifically, it inhibits the activity of NF-kappa B, which is a master switch that turns on the inflammation response in your body's cells. Think of those molecules as little alarms sounding off in your knee or hip. Curcumin simply hits the mute button on the entire alarm system. For seniors, this is vital because consistent, low-level inflammation is a constant drain on your energy and mobility. When your body is constantly fighting a fire, it has less energy for everything else. Turmeric helps redirect that energy. Why simply tolerate the pain when you can actively suppress its cause? Many people who suffer from chronic stiffness find that daily consumption of turmeric can significantly reduce their reliance on temporary relievers. Now, here's a crucial tip, and it's one that many people miss. Turmeric on its own is not absorbed well by the body. The compound is quickly metabolized and eliminated. To unlock its full, powerful benefits, you must consume it with a pinch of black pepper. The pepper contains a compound called piperine, which dramatically slows the breakdown of curcumin in the liver, boosting your body's ability to use the curcumin by thousands of times. An easy way to use this is the famous golden milk latte, mixing the spice blend into warm milk with healthy fat, or simply adding a quarter teaspoon, along with the required pepper, to your scrambled eggs or a pot of soup every day. It's a simple change with profound systemic potential. Remember, without the black pepper, you are likely missing out on the majority of its healing power. Next up is something you likely already have in your kitchen, an invigorating root often used to calm a troubled stomach, but whose joint benefits are surprisingly potent. 2. Ginger, the warming soother. Most people think of ginger for an upset stomach or to ward off nausea, but its benefits for joint discomfort are truly remarkable. Ginger contains powerful compounds called gingerols and shogalls. These work much like those discomfort relief medications you might occasionally take by blocking the formation of inflammatory compounds called prostaglandins. But ginger does so without the harsh side effects on your stomach lining that are often associated with those common pills. Gingerols directly intervene to block the signals that cause pain and swelling. They interrupt the pain cycle right at the source. For an older body, ginger is excellent because it also helps to warm you up, improving circulation to your stiff joints. Stiff joints often mean poor blood flow, which starves the joint tissues of nutrients and increases the pooling of inflammatory fluid. Ginger acts like a natural internal heater, stimulating blood flow and delivering fresh oxygen and nutrients to the areas that need repair. This improved circulation also helps flush away the inflammatory waste products. To get the maximum benefit, skip the sugary ginger ale, which has almost no active gingerols. Instead, try grating a half-inch of fresh ginger root into a cup of hot water with a squeeze of lemon and a little honey. Drink this every morning. Or, for an even stronger effect, gently simmer sliced fresh ginger in a quart of water for 20 minutes to create a potent ginger infusion to sip throughout the day. This simple, warming ritual can make a noticeable difference in your day-to-day stiffness and overall feeling of fluidity. You might think that all herbs are just minor boosters, only offering slight benefits. But here's where it gets surprising. Our third item is a powerful, fragrant leaf, often overlooked for its medicinal properties, primarily known for its culinary uses. Third, rosemary, the brain and joint protector. Rosemary isn't just for seasoning chicken or potatoes. It contains incredibly potent antioxidant and anti-inflammation compounds, specifically a compound called rosmarinic acid. Research suggests that this acid can interrupt the body's pain pathway by protecting cell membranes from free radical damage, offering a deep, soothing relief to inflamed areas. It works a little differently than turmeric or ginger, focusing on a broad systemic calming effect that reduces overall cellular stress. For seniors, rosemary offers a unique double benefit that is incredibly valuable. Not only does it help soothe the joints by lowering systemic inflammation, but its smell and compounds are also known to support mental clarity, focus, and memory. The ancient Greeks knew of its power for remembrance. It's a 2-for-1 deal, a sharper mind and more comfortable movement, addressing two major concerns as we age. The best way to use rosemary for joint relief is by making a simple, robust tea. Steep a teaspoon of dried rosemary leaves in hot water for 10 minutes. The oils released are the therapeutic compounds. You can also rub a small amount of diluted rosemary essential oil directly onto a painful knee, wrist, or neck for localized, penetrating relief. Always mix essential oils with a carrier oil like olive or coconut oil before applying to the skin. This provides a wonderfully aromatic, targeted way to tackle stubborn joint spots both internally and externally. This is a perfect example of a kitchen staple offering unexpected, powerful benefits. Before I give you the best one, the one that tackles the direct breakdown of joint tissue, let's talk about a familiar sweet friend that is often relegated to desserts, but has powerful systemic effects on both blood sugar and joint health. 4. Cinnamon, the blood sugar balancer and joint calmer. When you hear about cinnamon, you probably think of its wonderful smell or its popular use in helping to manage blood sugar levels. But its benefits extend powerfully to joint health, linking metabolic health directly to physical comfort. The key compound in cinnamon is cinnamaldehyde. This compound has a significant impact on reducing inflammation markers throughout the body. Why is blood sugar so critically important for your joints? This is a key insight many people miss. High or poorly managed blood sugar can actually trigger a harmful process in the body called glycation, where sugar molecules attach to proteins and fats, creating advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. These AGEs are highly inflammatory and sticky, and they love to accumulate in joint tissues, actively degrading the cartilage and increasing pain. By helping to stabilize your blood sugar and reduce these harmful spikes, cinnamon indirectly but powerfully lowers the overall inflammatory burden on your joints. Think of it as shutting off a major source of the internal fire that is damaging your body's cushioning. The best type to look for is Ceylon cinnamon, sometimes called true cinnamon, which has lower levels of a compound called coumarin, making it safer to use in higher amounts daily compared to the more common cassia variety. Sprinkle half a teaspoon on your oatmeal, mix it into your coffee grounds, or dust it onto a piece of fruit every day. It's a delicious, easy way to care for your joints and your whole system, tackling inflammation from a surprisingly powerful angle. You might think this combination is enough to start seeing relief, and it will certainly help. But we need to address a compound that directly targets the cartilage and bone degradation process itself. Our fifth ingredient is an ancient remedy that has been used for thousands of years and is a cornerstone of Ayurvedic healing. 5. Boswellia serrata, frankincense tree extract. This might sound like something from a history book or a religious text, and it is, but modern science has profoundly rediscovered its incredible power for joint health. Boswellia, often called Indian frankincense, comes from the gummy resin of the Boswellia tree. It contains powerful compounds known as boswellic acids, particularly ACBA, which are fantastic at calming the immune system's overreaction that often leads to joint destruction. Unlike many other anti-inflammation agents, Boswellia specifically targets an enzyme in the body called 5-LOX, which produces some of the most destructive inflammatory chemicals that attack the cartilage in your joints. For chronic joint issues, Boswellia is incredibly valuable because it doesn't just manage pain, it addresses the underlying biological process of tissue damage and destruction. Imagine your joints have tiny construction workers constantly building up inflammatory roadblocks and tearing down healthy tissue. Boswellia tells those destructive workers to take a break and allows the natural repair process to finally catch up. You typically find Boswellia in capsule or tablet form, standardized to contain a high percentage of those powerful boswellic acids, ensuring you get a consistent, therapeutic dose. Look for supplements that combine it with other joint-supporting nutrients, like turmeric, for a synergistic, maximum impact. This is a game-changer for those with deeper, long-standing joint struggles who need targeted support at the cellular level. This is often where people see the most profound functional improvement. Moving on to number 6, a tiny seed with huge potential for seniors and comfortable movement, offering a necessary healthy fat that is often dangerously low in the modern diet. 6th, flaxseed, the essential oil. Flax seeds are famous for being a great source of dietary fiber, promoting digestive regularity. But their real powerhouse joint benefit comes from their rich concentration of a specific type of omega-3 fatty acid called ALA, or alpha-linolenic acid. Our bodies cannot manufacture these crucial omega-3s, so we must diligently get them from our food every day. Omega-3s are the basic building blocks for the anti-inflammation molecules in your body. They are incorporated into your cell membranes and directly regulate the signals that initiate or stop inflammation. Think of them as the cold, soothing water you pour onto the inflammation fire, actively cooling the system down. Consuming them regularly helps shift your body's chemistry away from a state that favors pro-inflammation and toward a state that favors soothing and repair. This is especially important as we age because many typical senior diets, which may be lower in fish or certain nuts, lack enough of these vital healthy fats. Now here is the most critical instruction. To use flaxseed, you must grind it immediately before eating it. The whole seeds have a very tough outer husk that the human digestive system cannot break down, meaning they pass right through your system without releasing any of their precious omega-3 oils. Grind a tablespoon of flax seeds in a coffee grinder and sprinkle them over your salad. Blend them into your morning smoothie, or add them to your yogurt or cereal daily. This is a simple, whole food way to boost your body's ability to calm itself down, and it significantly supports the effectiveness of the other herbs we've discussed. And now for the one I promised you, the root that often surprises people with its powerful targeted effects, an ingredient that has been a secret weapon in African traditional medicine for centuries. 7. Devil's Claw, the surprising root. Don't let the scary, intense name fool you. Devil's Claw, scientifically known as Harpagophytum procumbens, is a plant native to the Kalahari Desert in southern Africa. Its tuberous roots contain potent compounds called iridoid glycosides, specifically harpagoside. These compounds have been extensively studied, showing an impressive, reliable ability to reduce discomfort and improve physical function, often comparable to common over-the-counter remedies for managing pain, but generally with fewer known adverse effects when used correctly. Devil's Claw works through multiple mechanisms. It doesn't just block a single inflammatory pathway like some drugs. It appears to reduce the production of several key inflammatory mediators. This multi-pronged approach makes it highly effective for deep, structural, and chronic joint discomfort. For seniors who need reliable, consistent relief from long-standing chronic discomfort, Devil's Claw is an excellent alternative. It's like tackling the joint problem with several targeted tools instead of just one hammer. Because it's such a powerful herbal remedy, it is most often found in standardized capsule or tablet form. It's usually taken over a period of time, typically several weeks, to build up its effectiveness in the body, providing sustained relief rather than a temporary spike. This is not an instant fix, but a steady, reliable support system for your joints, helping you regain flexibility, reduce morning stiffness, and increase confidence in your movements over several weeks of consistent use. Now, you've heard about 7 incredible natural healers, but simply knowing the remedies is not enough. To truly succeed in reclaiming your comfort, you must address the mental roadblocks and common misunderstandings. You might be carrying around some persistent myths about what causes joint issues and how to treat them. Let's clear up 3 of the most persistent and damaging misconceptions right now. This is vital for long-term success. Myth 1. Joint pain is simply the result of wear and tear. This is a popular phrase, often delivered by well-meaning doctors, but it's overly simplistic and incredibly disempowering. While joints do naturally undergo changes as we age, the severity of the pain is overwhelmingly caused by the inflammation surrounding that wear and tear, not the wear itself. Two people can have nearly identical X-rays showing the same level of joint wear, but the one with less systemic inflammation will have far less discomfort and significantly greater mobility. The herbs we discussed don't magically regenerate cartilage, but they dramatically reduce the pain and swelling associated with it, which is the real problem that dictates your quality of life. The wear and tear is the structural challenge. The inflammation is the active enemy. Focus your energy on managing the fire, not just bemoaning the aging process. This shift in focus is incredibly empowering. Myth 2. You should avoid exercise and rest if your joints hurt. This is a profoundly damaging misconception that leads directly to greater stiffness and pain. While you should absolutely avoid high-impact activities like running or jumping, moderate, gentle movement is essential, not optional. Exercise, such as gentle stretching, swimming, water aerobics, or simply a slow, consistent walk, is the best natural therapy. Why? Because the cartilage in your joints is like a sponge. It has no direct blood supply. It relies on the cyclical compression and release of movement to pump in nutrients and pump out inflammatory waste products. Motion is truly the best lotion for your joints. Resting too much causes the joint to stagnate, leading to increased stiffness and inflammation. The herbs you are starting to use are designed to calm the pain just enough so that you can get back to this gentle, necessary movement. Start small, perhaps just 10 minutes, and slowly build. It's time to put this powerful information into a simple, actionable strategy. Knowledge is useless without implementation. Here is a simple, easy-to-follow implementation blueprint designed specifically for the needs of seniors, prioritizing ease of access and consistency. The goal is simplicity and consistency, especially for seniors. We are not asking you to become a master herbalist overnight. This plan focuses on incorporating 2 easy-to-find, high-impact herbs right away and adding a targeted supplement over time for the deepest benefit. Your 90-day joint soothing blueprint, reclaiming movement. Phase 1, the 15-day kitchen integration, turmeric and ginger. Daily action. Your first 2 weeks are dedicated to seamlessly integrating turmeric and ginger into your existing daily diet. This must become a non-negotiable habit. The golden rule: every morning, commit to consuming 1/4 teaspoon of high-quality turmeric powder, mixed with a tiny pinch of black pepper, remember the absorption rule, and 1/2 teaspoon of fresh grated ginger. Put it in your morning coffee, mix it into a cup of hot water with lemon, or stir it into your breakfast oats. Support step: use a small amount of diluted rosemary oil, mixed with coconut oil, to gently massage any particularly bothersome joint, like a hand or a knee, before bed. Expected change: 15 days. You should notice a subtle but distinct softening of morning stiffness. The extreme sharp edge of your pain may begin to dull, making the initial movements of the day less agonizing. Your overall energy might feel slightly better as your body expends less effort fighting internal inflammation. Phase 2, the 30-day targeted supplement boost, boswellia and flaxseed. Daily action. After 2 weeks of the Phase 1 routine, introduce a high-quality, standardized boswellia supplement. This is your powerful tool for targeting the deeper, chronic inflammation at the cellular level. Simultaneously, begin adding ground flaxseed. The routine. Take the boswellia as directed on the bottle, aiming for a consistent daily dosage. Continue the turmeric and ginger ritual. Grind 1 tablespoon of flaxseed and add it to a meal. Mid-phase assessment. At the 30-day mark, assess your pain on a simple 1 to 10 scale. If you started at an 8, you should aim to be comfortably at a 6 or lower. Expected change, 30 days total. This is where you might start to feel the cumulative, systemic effect of calming the inflammation and providing your body with healthy omega-3 building blocks. Movement might feel smoother throughout the day, And you may notice noticeably better recovery after a short walk or light activity, with less stiffness settling in afterward. Phase 3. The 60 to 90 day total support system. Full spectrum and fine-tuning. Daily action. You now have 3 highly effective habits established. Introduce the 4th element. Devil's Claw. If you still have persistent, localized discomfort, or consider using the cinnamon blood sugar calming routine if you are prone to sugar cravings or metabolic issues. The goal is to rotate and find the 1 or 2 core supplements that work best for your specific body's needs. The maintenance. By now, the kitchen habits should be automatic, requiring no effort. You are consistently supporting your body's natural anti-inflammation processes with whole foods and targeted supplements. Prioritize the gentle exercise we discussed to nourish the joints. Expected change, 60 to 90 days. Imagine 90 days from now, waking up and not having to wait for your joints to catch up before you can fully stand. Picture yourself standing up from a chair without that moment of hesitation, or taking a brisk walk with a friend and genuinely enjoying the movement without constant discomfort as a companion. Your body will feel calmer, more resilient, and far more like the one you remember from years past. This is the incredible, life-changing difference that consistency and the power of nature make. This is your new normal. You have the knowledge, you have the 7 powerful tools, and you have the simple step-by-step blueprint. You have the power right now to begin rewriting the script on your joint health. You don't have to surrender to stiffness and pain. You don't have to accept immobility as your destiny or rely solely on temporary relief. These 7 simple gifts from nature are potent, accessible, and ready to be put to work for you. Imagine 90 days from now, where a simple act like bending down to tie your shoe, carrying groceries, or enjoying a long play session with a grandchild is no longer an act of physical effort and grim endurance, but one of pure, comfortable joy and spontaneity. That transformation is not a fantasy. It is possible when you empower your body with these natural anti-inflammation weapons. Your freedom and your movement are too important to neglect. Take that first step today. Start with just one of these herbs, commit to the 15-day plan, and notice the change. Your body is waiting for you to help it heal. If this script has given you hope, taught you something genuinely new about the cause of your joint issues, or inspired you to take action, please do me a quick favor. Like this video and let me know in the comments what your age is and which one of these 7 powerful herbs you are going to try first. Your comment helps others see what's working and creates a supportive community. And if you want more trustworthy, scientifically grounded, natural health advice tailored specifically for your best years, hit that subscribe button now. Click on the next video popping up on your screen right now for more powerful, natural ways to live younger, healthier, and with total comfort.